Ain't never seen no shit like this in my life.
Sí, pues la car getting into Mecca's jet, so I thought he was Mecca. I was doing what I need to do to protect our family, like I always will. But I would never, never hurt your mother like that, man.
Wow.
Stupid and pathetic.
Wow.
All this time you thinking I'm not ready for the fucking goal?
2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done. Not only does it result in points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back. So, it's no way you talked about earlier?
See you at the house.
Now the motherfuckers.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. Taken in at the 8. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will...
That was some bullshit. What the fuck? You ain't got nothing to say about that shit. Like, what the fuck was that? I almost quit this fucking game just now.
Previously on Ghost. Excuse me, sir. Coffee? What's that? FDR.
Smith now to throw on first down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 23, here's second down and 6. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play there. 37 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, Smith. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On second down, Smith. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. If they get 12 yards on that pass, that's enough for a first down. At the 28-yard line. That's Gino. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Second down, Smith. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This about as short as you can get. York's kick is good. And the Huskies can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Second down, Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Huskies will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. That ball's going to hop into the end. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And that Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Valdez-Scantling on the move. On 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. Smith to throw on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. He's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
2nd and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Dowdle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. A second effort, and he is in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to
following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls.
Right side, down the field, and it is brought in. A gain of 18 for number 18, and a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Toronto. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right